Hello and welcome to British Colour Canary Club YouTube channel. I am Yusuf and this is episode 2 of our interviews. We have another special guest, which some of you might already know him as he is well known. So now I will let him introduce himself. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ivan Chapman, the Secretary of the British Colour Canary Club. I will be telling you about my daily routine. The first thing I do in the morning, I feed and water my birds and cleaning my bird room.
That was an amazing introduction, Ivan, and it's really an honor to be here today. So I have a few questions for you, and then after that we'll go on to the viewers' questions. My first question is, how did you begin this hobby?
Well, I was first interested when I was at boarding school when I was 6 years of age, when I was looking at the chaffinches building nests in the orchards by the school.
Okay, thank you. And how long have you been in this bird hobby?
Well, in the hobby, the canary hobby, since 1972 when I purchased my first pair of coloured canaries.
Wow. And what sort of birds do you keep mainly now?
Just red factors, red lip-rogue chrome.
Okay, thank you. And what do you enjoy the most about your bird hobby?
I enjoy all parts of it, socialising with other people with the same interests as me, breeding the birds, showing the birds, I like it all.
Mr. Ivan, so now that we're doing questions from the viewers, the majority are about how to manage the birds.
Management is the most important part of keeping birds. Many birds die just because of the owners. Bad management is the root of most deaths of birds.
Our first question is from John from Putney. He has asked us, what is the best way to manage birds in the heat?
Hey, well, with the heat, I can show you. I've got an air cooler because birds don't die of heat or cold. Birds actually die of bad management. If the birds, it's our responsibility to keep them cool. We know it's going to be hot. We know it's going to be cold, and we need to manage the temperatures. So, like this summer, I've got air cooler to just keep it a couple of degrees cooler.
Yeah.
This is a part of management. I mean, birds don't die; we kill them.
Now, Mr. Ivan, we have a second question from Richard. His question is, why am I losing birds during the molt, even when I'm supplying them with supplements?
Well, the main reason you lose young birds is coccidiosis. I treat my birds before the breeding season, between the rounds and after. And the last 10 years I haven't lost not even a single youngster of going like. I use this coccidiosis stuff. It's really good.
Okay. And could you explain the dosage of this?
I'll put 7 mils to 1 litre of water, and it is like 7 day treatment.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, so the third question I've received is from Jamie, and he has said, is it necessary to change the water every day? If so, why?
Yes, it's very important, the water. You have to change it every day, mainly like bacteria. If you see my water, this time of year in the summer, I change it at least 3 times a day. The bird without water, with like 24 hours, it will suffer and it will die. But water is one of the main important abscesses you have to keep clean. I wash all my drinkers weekly in Milton sterilising fluid, which is this, and I use the same Milton sterilising fluid for my soap seed, which kills the 99% of the bacteria. Milton sterilising fluid is a bleach, and Milton has taken all the heavy ions out the bleach, so it is safe for birds and babies as such.
Could you explain to the viewers how you use this product?
I use 1 cupful of this in my soap seed. I put 1 cup in the soap seed and fill it up with water. The next day I'll rinse it out and do this like a 3-day thing. So only on the first day this will have the Milton in. But on my drinkers, every week I take all my drinks off and I'll put 1 cup of sterilising fluid into the bucket and I let them soak in Milton sterilising. Then I'll rinse it all out again and put the birds in, and all my water comes out the fridge. I keep all my water in the fridge, and so it's always ice cold every morning. The water's ice cold out of the fridge. I believe you leave the water to settle.
What's a reasonable temperature a canary can feel comfortable in?
Well, it's not so much the temperature. With all birds, it's draft what kills them. The draft blows onto the kidneys, and the birds die of actually kidney failure. This is caused for drafts. The canary can tolerate high temperature and low temperature, but it's a draft what actually kills them.
Ivan, all the questions have been completed, and now, which topic would you like to speak about to the viewers today?
Yeah, the welfare of birds is our concern. Is our responsibility. This is like having birds overcrowded. Causes a bird stress. You have to understand the psychology of the canary as well. It helps you go along. Ventilation. You've got to have a nice airflow coming through. What I said in the past about the temperature, sometimes it's going to be hot and cold, and it's you responsible to make sure it's the right temperatures. End of the day, in a nutshell, like or not, people kill their birds. They always say, my birds died this, died that and that, but honest truth, you have to look at yourself, because in a nutshell, you are killing your birds with neglect. On the other hand, some people go the opposite way and they give their birds all the vitamins and antibiotics, and they go the other way and kill them with kindness. But the birds need space. That they are a living animal. They're not ornaments or anything, and they should be treated with respect. And you time it is very important to them. They're not like a dog. When they're hungry, they can't bark at you. They're stuck in a cage. The first thing you need to do every morning, see to your birds. Make sure you got water, seed, and the welfare of your canaries.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ivan, now that you've finished all the questions, have you got any advice to all the viewers that are currently watching?
Yes, I have. It's your responsibility to look after your animals. If it is canaries, even your dog, horses, whatever. It's your hobby. It's your responsibility, and you should show empathy to a live creature. They shouldn't be like ill-treated or anything. I've seen in the past when people have lost interest, and over time the animals do suffer. Even not only birds. I know the birds can't bark at your leg like a dog can until it wants to be fed. So please have empathy for the canary, and like study your birds and study the psychology of the canary and why it acts. If you study the birds long enough, every single one is different, and you've got to treat them all different like people.
Ivan, thank you so much for your hospitality and the great information you've shared with the viewers.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you for watching British Colour Canary Club YouTube channel. That was episode 2 with Ivan Chapman. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.